Hello guys, I am here, Kova, to teach you how to play if you're very bad at the game. Let's get on to the video. So as you can see, I am not a newbie at the game. Hopefully you are, so that I can teach you. So the first thing you'll want to know is to not go, how to run. Yes, that's what I meant. So what you want to do is you don't want to use both hands and go like that. You want to use one hand at a time. And also, you don't want to bounce up like this because you don't go as far. You want to stay low to the ground and be like, oh, oh, oh. And you're like, you're like that. So you're like going parallel to the surface you're on. You're like, instead of right, instead of. The next thing you'll want to know is juking. Juking is very important in the game because juking is basically you're getting chased by lava monkeys. Oh no, oh wait, what? I just juked his ankles and his dignity is Anyways, so basically, a lava monkey is chasing you like this. Yeah, I'm a lava monkey. And then you're like, oh no, lava monkeys! And then you do something in the other direction that like makes them confused, and they're like, huh? Where'd he go? Huh? And then they realize you're behind them. And then you're like, ah, see ya, sucker! And then, so here are some jukes that I like. Some of the jukes here aren't amazing for juking people, but here's one of the best ones. Not the best ones. So basically it's called the slide juke, and you basically put your arm in and you're like going to the end and you sling off. That way, if a monkey is chasing you, you're just like that. Like, oh frick. Like that. I did that. Another good juke is like the branch juke, is tree branch over here. So basically what you do is you run over and you go down around. You're getting chased, and then you're like going down like this, or kill around. So basically go over here and you go around and up like that, and then you like are running back. And another version of that is like, I guess going down one is you go down and then they like jump off. But you gotta go like really quick, else they won't do it. Another good juke is the pole juke. It can be used on any pole, some trees even, and you basically jump onto a pole. You spin around in real. I totally nailed that. You spin around in real life. Oh my gosh. Okay. You spin around in real life, and then you're like sometimes fling off. You're like, you're like, come on. Yes, like that. Don't do the other like 5 that I just did. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, now this is moving on to wall running. I mean, wall climbing. Of course, I got that first try. So basically what you do is you go over to a wall that has a crack like this, and then you go side to side, and you like stick on for like half a second, so it's okay to go slow. And then eventually you can do it with one hand like this, called wall running. Yeah. So this was not easy for me when I started playing. So basically, imagine like you're going really fast and you're like, So you're like going to side like this, and try to push more up than down. Try to push more up than down, so you're like going more up like this. Then, push more sideways up than you're trying to go more up. That's what I'm meaning to say. You're going up like this, not like you're not going like this. That will get you literally nowhere. Okay, so these are the 2 planks. The 2 planks are basically the 2 planks are here so that you can jump from plank to plank. And the trick is to flick your wrist like that, or like, and then the problem is with most new people, you're usually going to like the edge and you're like flying off, and like you're like going like, and then you're like going like that. That can be useful sometimes, but it's not always useful. So you're trying to stay more in the middle, and you're hitting off with your hands like this. And it doesn't really matter if you keep on falling down, just keep on trying. That's my words of inspiration. Another thing you can do with the planks is pinch climbing. Now, if you don't know what pinch climbing is, it's basically you basically hug it and you push up. And most of the times you should look up, and you can't push outwards. Like, you can't push out. You're not like going like that. You're going more like you're hugging it, push up, hugging it, push up, hugging it, push up, hugging, and then you can go really fast once you get good at it. Please. And yeah, that's all you really need to know about pinch climbing. So let's get on with the video. Now what I'm gonna be teaching you is branching. Branching is basically you're going on a branch, there's many of them, and then you go from branch to branch. Oh, frig. You go from branch to branch, just like going like this. And it's very good for like if a lava monkey is chasing you, mostly because you have that high ground, but also because they don't really know where you're going, because there's so many different places to branch. So you're like, oh, I'm so good at this game. Oh, frig, I missed that branch. Actually, I'm not that good at this game. You are good at the game. I'm not saying you're not good at the game. You are good at the game. You're just haven't. You got just gotta try as hard as you can. So this is the trios. The trios is kind of hard for beginners because like they're mostly going like that and they're falling off. So to learn, you kind of just like go like this from plank to plank, just trying it out. And then once you get good, you don't need these big boys. You can just use the small boys. I don't mean it like that. Sorry, 10-year-olds. But like you just use these once you're like pretty good at doing it like this. But make sure that you practice using these first, and then you can use these. It's much faster if you can do this than doing this. So if you can do it, you should do it like this because it's much faster. But if you can't, just keep on practicing like this or practice like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to teach you is funny running. Now, funny running is basically like you're taking little steps and going really fast with your arms. So that, like, you're going like this, but like really fast. And then you can like also go to the side and do circles. And imagine like a lava monkey's trying to get you, you can just be like this, and you're like going like this. So you're doing that really fast. And then you're like, and then afterwards you can like juke them by going like that. You can like funny run and then juke, and then funny run and then juke, and then funny run, then juke, and stuff like that. So yeah. Now the number one thing about Gorilla Tag is there's people on this game, and I want you to just be nice, and if you find like a new player or anything like that, is you to be nice to them, and please don't be toxic. I'm sincerely saying to please don't be toxic on this game. Please. From the bottom of my monkey heart, don't be toxic.